Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to quickly discuss accumulation and distribution. I wanted to just quickly go over this because in a lot of future videos you're going to hear me use these terms, whether it's an educational video or even some market analysis, and I want you guys to understand what's happening behind the scenes during these market phases. So we're going to jump right into this. I'm going to make this super quick for you guys. We're going to start with accumulation on the left. Now, accumulation is just the collection of an asset's supply in mass over a period of time. Now, this is usually done by large market participants. We often refer to this as smart money. You'll also hear terms like big money, institutional money, market makers, market operators, all the same titles for pretty much the same people. Now, the thing that you really want to note in accumulation is what it says below the definition there, which is that the available supply of an asset begins to decrease simultaneously, right, as the demand begins to increase. So if you have a stock or a currency, the shares and the units of those stocks and currencies that are available to the market for you to buy will begin to decrease, right? The available supply begins to decrease. And as part of that, that means that the demand is starting to increase, right? There's more people looking to collect that asset. Now, in distribution, this is going to be the opposite, right? This is a market phase in which the release of an asset supply is happening in mass over a period of time. Again, usually done by those same large market participants that have previously accumulated those shares and units. Now, when this is happening, the large market participants, the smart money, will typically leave a market structure footprint. Now, in future videos, we're going to go over those exact footprints and schematics and show you all the different ways. I'm going to quickly draw out what one of these kind of market phases would look like. All right, so just real quick, right, you have a push down. You usually have immediate bounces and then some market structure that it plays inside of for a while. And then you usually have some final tests before the equilibrium finally breaks and price takes off, right? So what's happening here in this very basic idea of accumulation is that as price forms this trading range, the large market participants are accumulating price, or not price, but stocks and units and shares at the lows, right? So they're waiting for price to kind of come to them, for them to get the best deals possible, and even sometimes the market ends up pushing below to see if there's any final kind of sellers. And what's happening at these points is that this is where they do the collection, right? So the collection of an asset supply happens typically at the lower end of the trading range. Now, obviously, there are people buying in the middle. Now, whether that's more like medium-sized money or even smaller retail investors like us is irrelevant. The large market participants that are accumulating it at the bottom and soaking up that available supply are what's going to mostly interest us. And in distribution, guys, this is going to be the opposite, right? So we're going to have the same kind of idea where price is moving up, and then they start to release shares over time, which will form market structure in various different ways. Again, typically showing us something kind of like this until price finally kind of sinks. And just to highlight the same kind of key points that we did, is they release the supply at the best prices that they can get because they want to maximize their profit potential. And we can see that happening at the top. In future educational videos and actual analysis videos, we'll go into the breakdown of what this is. But I just wanted you guys to understand what is actually happening and what the definitions of these market phases are as we go through them. Hopefully this clears some of that up and acts as a good resource guide for you guys. And I will see you guys in future videos for more knowledge.